Okay, so we're here in Costa Rica at the Iboga House. My name's Julia Malone McCalla, and I'm here with a large group here, and we're all here to ask questions to Mugenda about 2012. So if we could just go around the circle, and if everyone could introduce themselves one by one. Starting with you, Julia.
My name is Julia Dowell, and I'm coming here from the Iboga House to get a great experience.
Hi, my name is Bwiti Shaman, and I've been here for the past 5 days, and I've really enjoyed myself here at the Iboga House and have experienced some very amazing things.
Hi, I'm Brad Rectenwald. I've been here at the Iboga House for about 3 weeks now, and going to be staying here for 3 months at least, and I'm just helping out, and it's been a great experience.
Hello everybody, my name is Mugenda. I'm just in the Iboga House.
Hi, I'm Carl. I'm from New York. I'm here for the pre-initiation, and everybody gets pretty awesome. It's a pretty positive experience.
Hi, I'm Aquia Michelle Boucher. I've been here for about 5 days or so with my family and having a great experience too.
Thank you, everyone. So everyone's familiar with 2012 and the issues that surround it. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot on the internet that people are saying about doomsday, end of the world. So we're here to debunk some of those ideas and those questions and fears that are going on in people's minds. So we're going to start by asking questions to Mugenda, and he's going to tell us from his perspective about 2012. There's a lot of emphasis being put on Indigenous cultures having their opinion on why 2012 is valid, and we're going to get firsthand from Mugenda why it's not. Okay, so we can start. If anybody has any questions, you can just start firing them up.
All right. Let me start. I guess. Okay. So according to all these ancient cultures and everything, there's you know, the Hopi, the Maya, and you know, Hindu. Even there's all different that say that in 2012 there's going to be a shift. There's going to be, it's the end of the calendar. Okay? Some people have taken it out of context and said that it's the end of the world, but there's definitely, most likely to me, there's going to be something, because there's all the planets are lining up in the center of, with the center of the Milky Way. So I feel like there's going to be maybe a shift in consciousness, maybe not mass death, but there might be, because what I feel like is maybe it's from fear, from all the input from everybody else, is that from this type of galactic alignment, which happens as a cycle, that maybe there'll be some type of a gravitational effect and will create some type of flood. So have you ever seen anything, or has any questions been asked, or have you ever experienced anything similar to this in your visions?
Okay, see, before we talk about cultures or calendar, I think we want to go back to the very roots of the truth, because that's what's missing at this moment. So it's to talk about the creation first. You know, my first question to all of you is, do you guys believe in God? Who does not believe in God? So yes, there's a God, right? Yeah. And we have to understand that there's human stuff and God stuff. Human stuff, what is human stuff? It's everything we can touch, everything we can destroy, everything we can change. That's human stuff, because we create those things. Now, we got created by somebody, which we all call God, right? To understand God, someone has to be in a spiritual path, because you don't understand God in a physical level. You have to study, go to some experiences in a spiritual level to understand God. So if we cannot understand ourselves, is that possible to understand God?
You understand yourself, yeah.
If you understand yourself, at that moment you can start to understand and discover, who's God, in reality. So we're talking about, Maya, civilization or calendar. Remember, human stuff and God stuff are totally different. The calendar, for instance, it's, something human, when I say human, invented to maybe track days, months, or even years. But if you go back to the beginning of time, was it a calendar at that moment? No. Because nobody can tell how long human been in Earth at this moment. Even scientists, they just have some ideas. You can't know. Nobody will know. But they want, that's where we want to know the truth about the whole thing. They want to go back there. Now, probably in the West, like, well, a lot of people think it's impossible to go back because you don't know. If there's a possibility to go back, who's not going to want to go back there? Because you want to face that, you want to see that. So when it comes about, Maya, whatever the Maya solution, people saying, I'm not against those guys, or I'm not trying to judge them, whatever, but I believe they have a tradition, and they have some stuff going on in the tradition, but other people is trying to, to destroy that, using them as a tool, to speak up about different stories. But I don't believe, if the Maya people has the truth, they'd be saying some craps, on the internet or books or whatever it is. Because the truth, that's the hardest part. To discover the truth, I'm telling you, it's the hardest part, because the truth, it's big. It's hard to swallow. The truth, it's only one, no matter where you go. Come on, like, whatever people saying today, if it was the truth coming from God, every single part of the world will have the same truth. Because the truth, it's not, it's like we don't have multiple gods who created the universe. That's only one single God who created everything we have today. So actually, when you track this stuff, that's why you have to know the difference between the human stuff and God stuff. Now, if you're just wasting your time tracking or listening to human stuff, you will never even be 1 foot to God stuff. Because to understand life itself, life is part of God's stuff. Is anybody can destroy life? No. So when you're talking about calendar or there's awareness, it's coming, it's going to change. It's going to be this, like, it's for different civilizations, yes, that might happen based on how they perceive. Or it can be even a dream. You might dream about something, but does it mean reality? Because the dream, if you know what is a dream, you will know it's maybe 50-50. Dream is not necessarily a reality. It can be a message, but you have to know how to describe that message, because sometimes it won't be a large picture. You know what I mean? Because when you're dreaming, you're not conscious anymore. You sleep, like you don't even know. Until you get up, it's like, oh, I was dreaming then. See? So when it comes about those reality, it's tough to swallow, because every single tribes, every single civilization, they have, different words about it. Like they say, the same today. There's lots of religions, beliefs. Well, how are you going to know where you're going to go? So there's only one way to find the truth. It's only one way. You have to step up to go to the spiritual world, because we have the physical world and the spiritual world wrapped up in one. And the spiritual one is the one in command, is physical. So that means life was already here before human, believe this or not. We nobody, which like anything else, like bugs, fish in the water. Now if you see the way God created everything, it's that everything else are being created in millions of kinds. See fish in the water. How many fish? How many different kinds of fish you have in the water? Lots of them. Nobody knows how many kinds. Animals the same way. Herbs and trees. Everything else is in millions. But if you see, there's only one thing. God created millions. Humankind. Human, which is two people. Woman and man. There's no third person here. Even different scientists, we're trying to prove